Oops, we have to hurry. I just have a little bit less of my battery. I was looking for my keys, and then guess where I find them? In the fridge. Perimenopause head. So yeah, so this is the second part, guys, of the video on the bus tour, the hop and off bus sightseeing tour here in Johannesburg. Yeah, my friend Sam, you should check out her channel. She helps women to build wealth. She reminded me that poem that I share at the end of the part 1 video was from Marianne Williamson. So that poem was from Marianne Williamson. I don't know, guys, I just love coming here to film. Okay, I just love that place. It is so beautiful. They apparently have a small sitting area here that I just found. So maybe instead of sitting there and disturbing that lady, but this is need a bit of cleaning up. It's a little bit dusty, but what do you think? I'm still here for 2 days. The sun is not out today, and that could be a lovely place to film. There's somebody who has their flat just opposite where I sit usually, and here I could sit there, can you see, and then film, and I will still be able to see the beautiful view. Let me check. That's the politically correct of British people, okay? We try not to disturb. So, although it's a public place. Right. Not as beautiful as the other one, right? Not as beautiful. I'll try to come back in the evening when they put the water fountain on. It's very beautiful. So yeah, the pool still not usable, but I'm just enjoying being here. Let me go down without breaking my leg. Okay, enjoy. Very simple but very beautiful. So yeah, Marianne Williamson is the lady that wrote that poem. That I love this poem, guys. We cannot really reflect on it and how we try to make ourselves so small to not bring jealousy, envy, and make other people feel uncomfortable. That's not our job, is it? We should shine and, what am I saying? Lead by example, by being big, shining on your own right, and being who God made you to be, or who you're meant to be, will inspire other people to do the same for themselves. So that was a long introduction, isn't it? The other thing I wanted to say as well is that, let me go around, I don't know what's around there, is that on the part 1, I showed you stop 1 to stop 7. Then I stopped adding the stop simply because from stop 1, many some stop 2 really, to stop 7, it's well organized. They explain to you, etc. Then you leave to go on. That's so cool. Then you leave to go on the bus tour, another bus tour for Soweto 2, the one I'm gonna share with you now. And for here, wow, this is big. Okay, so yeah, then you go on the 2-hour bus tour to Soweto, and when you come back after these 2 hours and go on the main bus, it's really fast. They don't really stop anywhere. You can, you listen to what they're saying in your headphones, but that's it. They don't stop. So this is why there was really no indication of the places that I was seeing. I didn't want to write down anything that was wrong. But nevertheless, it's an excellent way to visit Joburg, as I was saying earlier. So now let's go to Soweto. It's a short video. I felt more into being there, and feeling Madiba, Dada, aka Nelson Mandela place, than filming everything. So, but I hope you still enjoyed the little bit that I filmed, mainly the dance, because that made it very cool, very nice. All right, guys. I'm going back. There's no electricity, that's why I came outside to film. I just love being outside here anyway. I'm just going to back in the room because it's so dark. There's no electricity. There is something crazy here. No electricity. So I'm going in, and well, so now enjoy the Soweto tour.
You will be informed, because you can interact with your guide, and each and every stops that you see in the brochure is going to explain everything about them. Certain stops you'll have opportunity to hop off, take pictures and get back to the bus. Certain stops you'll have opportunity, if you want to hop off, your guide will tell you which stops to hop off and stay behind and catch the next bus if you want to, because our buses are running hourly. If you want to stay behind more hours in Soweto, you're welcome to do so.
They get those as a benefit from the state, but they are empty because they are not willing to pay rent. The state has asked them to pay per month, and they also get subsidies, by the way. So I feel it's a little bit unfair for them to ask for everything for free, because the state incurred a lot of loans to build this kind of housing. So if people are looking for everything free, then they are being unrealistic. the value and the properties are not the same. Hence, in Soweto, we always say there's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this is part of what we call good. Why is it good? Big mansions, double-story mansions, single-story apartments, and so on. Land is bigger, swimming pools, electricity, sanitation, it's all good. Why? Because they can afford. But did they come, or did they live, or were they born in Soweto? Yes. How? They started these sections first. But because of the 1970s uprisings and protests, that's when the government said, let's try to improve living conditions in the township, allow Sowetans land and property ownership. So people started buying the land on your land. But me, myself, and Vincent, we were born, bred, and raised in the townships. We grew up in houses like this one's on your right-hand side, which majority of them look similar, shape, size, design, structure. And all the houses, good people on your right, were government homes or housing. Meaning our grandparents were not able to build houses for themselves. Why? They weren't paid enough to build a house. Do you guys know what we call the tort system? Have you heard of it before? You work for me, I only pay you at the end of the month with a bottle of whiskey and some grocery items. That's how people were paid. You're looking at a soccer heritage site, the oldest soccer stadium in Soweto and the biggest for that matter. If you guys follow South African sports, football, our national team is doing very well right now in the AFCON, and we are playing Nigeria later today. I'm hoping we're gonna make. Do you know where he comes from? Trevor Noah? He's a Sowetan. Sowetan meaning living in the township, born, bred, and raised. So he grew up in Orlando East. Down the road, there's a slum and informal settlement, similar like Orlando Stadium, because of. So when Trevor makes jokes about Soweto, he's for real.
You mean he was living?
Yeah, he's for real. He's not faking it or what. He speaks from
experience.
Unless people are staying behind, you have time now to also do the tours at the museum. But if you don't have that much time to stay in Soweto, particularly here, we have 15-minute stop. We have the market experience if you need to, or restrooms and refreshments. Guys, remember we're in Africa, and here it is, mister. I know we are proud Africans, but when coming to time, we are Germans, okay? Just for now. So which means we should be back in the car 12:20.
Afrikaans was forcefully introduced to the local township schools. It was never easy for them. That's why in 1975, 90% of the students, they were now failing. Most of the teachers, they were being expelled from the schools also.
Sure. Okay, so 1963, after their arrest, Mandela was also involved in the whole treason also trial. 1963, 1964. When he stayed behind, she kept the Mandela name alive. She kept the resistance going. So Nelson was already put behind Robben Island, 5 years.
Oh no.
We could put something together to make them perform. Did you not want to see them perform?
Yeah.
I wanted to see them perform.
You want to help?
No, like we could.
You want to take a picture of the group?
Yeah, we want them to perform and they will tip them.
Yeah.
You're gonna tip them?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Take pictures and
According to the tour guide, when Mandela came out of prison, he came back to this initial house, but he had to move because of security, and also people would come at any time during the night just to see him, and also for security reasons. But according to the guy, he said that was the best house he ever had.